Today we are going to be swatching, trying on and putting to the test a new $1.88 foundation from ShopMissA. This foundation promises to be buildable, comfortable, have a satin finish, and give you a natural skin-like finish. Hey everybody, my name is Joyce and welcome to Just Joycey Joyce, where I review beauty products and tools. If this is your first time here and you'd like to see more beauty products and tools in action, or if you want to see if a product is worth it before you spend your money, then start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so that you'll receive a notification every time I upload. So recently, ShopMissA added to their AOA makeup line a satin finish foundation. If you're not familiar with ShopMissA, I'll leave a link down below. They are one of my favorite online dollar stores, I guess you could call it. Everything on the website, almost everything, is $1, with the exception of a few items that are in their charitable line foundation, or in their charitable lines, usually run like $1.55, $1.88, and then they do have a couple palettes that they come out with. They call them the $5 palettes and $10 palettes. So they released their foundation in 15 shades. The 15 shades are divided up into 3 different categories. They have a light category, a medium category, and a dark category. So I decided I'd pick up 2 of the foundations. I picked up 310 Amber and 311 Cappuccino. The 310 Amber is actually the darkest in the medium category, and then the 311 Cappuccino is the lightest in the dark category. You get 19 milliliters or 0.64 ounces, which if you compare it to the NYX foundation, you only get, I think it is 13 milliliters in that one, so it's actually a little bit larger for $1.88. So I'm going to do a little swatch of the colors. I'm going to shake them up both pretty good here. Now the 310 Amber, like I said, this is the darkest in the medium category. And you can see, I'm just going to drop a little there. Can you see that? Yeah. So it's a little bit runny, but I mean, it's to be expected. It's a dropper bottle, which is usually a really loose foundation. And then this is the 311 Cappuccino again, which is the lightest in the dark category. What do you smell? You guys see that? So I'm going to read a couple of the claims here. On the side, it says that it is a lightweight, natural look, buildable and blendable. It's vegan, cruelty-free, and paraben-free. So, I mean, 15 shades. It's a first-time release for them. I have absolutely no issues with that. It's a $1.88 foundation. I know high-ends that come out with less than that, so they get a pass for right now. So on the website, it recommends putting the foundation on with their Mochi blender. I did go ahead and pick up 2 of their blenders. They come in the little packages like this. Now, if you have never tried an AOA blender, I strongly recommend you try one. I love their blenders. I absolutely love them. Sorry, plastic. Now, they are so soft. And this one, I got a little foundation on it from my hand. But like I wet this one, this is dry, this is wet. And it is really, really soft. Now, this will be my first time trying the Mochi blender. I haven't tried this one before, but I have tried some of their original blenders, or original sponges, and they are so good, guys. I mean, I order them. I honestly, it's $1. At the most, $1.55, $1.88. Portion of that goes to their charitable foundations, and I'll put that information one of these sides, which I think is a great cause. I mean, come on, a lot of higher ends can take from this. If a dollar brand can donate to charity and help with the cause, come on, guys. So anyway, that's my little soapbox. Love the sponges. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it with the Mochi blender. Primer. Now AOA does make a primer. I am not the biggest fan of their primers. I've never really noticed the difference with it. They have color correcting primers, pore minimizing primers, illuminating primers, mattifying primers, and I think they just released this week, either this week or depending on when I put the video up last week, a primer spray. So if you're interested, I would definitely give it a try. But again, like I said, I didn't notice much difference, but you might notice some difference. So for a primer, I'm just going to use my e.l.f. the poreless primer, and the pink bottle here. Focus there. I like this primer. I think it really does kind of give you a nice smooth surface. I'm going to put my hair up, guys, so that won't be all in my face. My face. Isn't she lovely? No. Alright, let's try this again. I'm going to go straight into the foundation. I think I have cappuccino, which is not a bad match, actually. I'm impressed. I'm impressed because it's not red. I'm so glad, because I have tried a foundation from, it wasn't from AOA, it was actually on just the ShopMissA website, because they do sell some other brands, and I mean, it was ridiculous red, orange. It just, no, just don't. So this one is again amber, so let's try just a little bit of amber. And whew, amber is way too light, so yes, there is a serious jump between the two, but give them time. ShopMissA, this is your first release, first foundation. I'm impressed still. It's $1.88. There's room for growth. So the website doesn't say claim to be light, medium, or full coverage. It just says to build more coverage, add more drops, and continue blending. Finish off with concealer and set with powder. So that's what we're going to do. So I am just going to start off with a few drops here. Let's try one. Okay, yeah, that was 3. So we'll start with about not that much, which was almost like 3 drops. And I'm going to try to move my mirror over here. It just might come into frame. But I want you to actually kind of like be able to see what I'm doing here. So, oh, this is a nice sponge. It's so soft and it's already dirty. Okay. And the smell is not so bad. Oh no. Do I see lifting there? It's got a little floral. I mean, if you don't mind floral scents, it's not bad. So let's try just a little bit more here. Okay. Now what I don't like, and I don't know if it's the foundation or if it's the sponge, but I'll try to zoom it in maybe when I'm editing it. But like right around here, you can see where every time I put the sponge on it, it lifts back up. So I'll try to blend that a little bit better. Let's see if we can get it to stop lifting. So far, it's pretty good coverage. I mean, of course, undone side, done side. Initially, like I said, it lifted. It felt like it was lifting up. Definitely a light coverage at this point. Kind of feels almost sheer. You can see, you can tell the coverage because you can look over here. You can see that, and then definitely a difference. So maybe light to light medium, but definitely not full coverage. And this sponge is okay. I like this sponge. Is it my favorite ShopMissA sponge? I still like the Pawpaw sponge. Pawpaw sponge is really soft, and I don't have that lifting of my foundation with it. But this isn't so bad. I don't know if the concept with the Moochie is less absorption, but trying this out with a liquid foundation. Alright, so went through all that. I'm going to try 3 more drops here. 3 more pours, however it comes out. Not about that much. So let's do the other side here. Now you see before, and we're going to see how it covers up. And I might go back in on the other side and see how it blends. too bad. I mean, you can definitely still see all the hyperpigmentation coming through. But if you're looking for like a nice clean look, really kind of just a natural skin look, this is definitely doing it. And it's comfortable. I do like it. It's comfortable. I'm going to go back in here and see if I can build this up just a little bit. Still got that much on my hand. I'm just going to put it directly on the sponge and go back in and see if we can build that up to cover it and still see. Can you see that? I'll zoom in. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. How it's doing that kind of separation. I think it might be the sponge, but you know what? Let's go ahead and try a brush. I actually have some brushes from ShopMissA also that I do like. I'm going to use the AOA Studio High Def F7 brush. Now, to keep everything in line, I did go ahead and pick up a setting powder from ShopMissA. ShopMissA makes the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. Comes with 7 grams of product. Cute little bottle here. A cute little jar. I picked up 3 different shades. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to try. They have a banana powder, and I'll insert some little clips to give you a little closer look. They have a brightening powder, which is more for your under eye with the concealer. And then the shade that I'm going to set with is called Warm. So that is the color of the Warm. So I'm going to give this a try, and please don't make it look. I'm trying to see, does it look like it's oxidizing at all on me? Oh. So let's set this. It's a big fluffy brush, y'all. Alright. Oh, that's an awesome match. Okay. Go ahead, AOA. I like that. Alright, so I have a powder that I can actually use with it. And it doesn't look like it's making me crazy here. They do have a pressed setting powder. Now the pressed setting powder I have tried before. I'm not a big fan of that, and I'm not a big fan because it's really weird. I think it's because it's too talky. It's like when you put it on, it gives you a very ashy color, but then if you spray it, you'll get a shade maybe 1 or 2 darker than what it originally came out in. I mean, it's a beautiful finish, but it's too much. Too much work to get the coverage that you can just get if you use a regular setting powder. And that's how they advertise it. At least that was originally. Now this is still a little tacky. So overall, I think that that's a pretty nice finish. Like I said, it's real natural. Kind of gives you that everyday look. My skin, but better. It's comfortable. I don't think that it's really oxidized at all. Okay. It's a nice start to a finish. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I put the rest of my makeup on, and honestly, the more that the foundation kind of set while I was putting my makeup on, the more I really kind of started to feel this. I like this foundation. Like I said, it didn't really dry down. It still had that tacky feeling. The setting powder that I used was the AOA setting powder. Am I a fan of it? No. Did it match? Yes. Will it work? Okay. But it didn't give me that soft feel, if you know what I mean. I kind of like when I put my setting powder on to have that little satiny soft feel to it. I have my favorite setting powder, but I chose not to use it with this because I wanted to stick with the AOA line, and I didn't really want to impact the foundation one way or another. Now I know if I would have put my setting powder on, it would have gave it a different finish, kind of like I like, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, so I went ahead, I used the AOA setting powder, and for the most part, I'm okay with it. I really like it. It gave me a nice sheer kind of medium coverage. I did build it up about 2-3 times, especially on the dark hyperpigmentation, which I still don't feel is 100% covered the way I would like. I could have color corrected, but again, I didn't want to mess with the foundation itself. I kind of wanted to keep it in its natural state just to see how it acts by itself. Now, of course, if you're doing an everyday makeup, you're going to use your regular products. You'll use your regular primer, you'll use your regular corrector, you know, your concealers, which I did not conceal with this at all. I didn't feel like it would be a foundation that I would conceal with, just because with it being a lighter foundation, I didn't want to add that kind of like halo effect under my eyes or anything. So for the most part, I think it's nice. It's like a Your Skin But Better foundation. It's comfortable. It did not oxidize on me, which I'm so happy about. I do like the color. Again, I'll put in a little swatch if I haven't already of the 15 different shades. This is Cappuccino, and this is actually the lightest in the darkest shades. So kudos to AOA. I do like that. It did have some pretty rich, let me look on here and see the shade names. Okay, so it's Cappuccino. The deepest one is Ebony. And again, I'll put that little swatch up here if I haven't already for you to see. It's Cappuccino, Nutmeg, Rich Walnut, and Ebony. And Ebony looks like it's a pretty rich foundation. Let me know, have you tried the AOA foundation? If you have you tried any of the darker shades? And what did you think about them? I am interested in knowing whether they start to get red or if there's any ashy ones in there, the different undertones that they offer. This, to me, the Cappuccino was a nice neutral undertone. Wasn't too yellow, wasn't too red. It actually, I like it. I really do like it. I think this is pretty. I like the way it came out. I just added a little bit of contour. Of course, I did my eyes. But as far as the base goes, this is the foundation. This is the foundation and their powder. I will go ahead. I'm going to wear this for the rest of the evening. It is already, I started this about 6 o'clock in the evening. It's 6:58 right now. I don't know if doing my phone thing will help you at all, but let's see. You can see that, maybe. Yeah, it's 6:58. So I'll go ahead. I'm going to go through the rest of my evening. I've already got dinner going for the girls, so I'll check back. Alright, you guys, I am back. I kept the foundation on. It's been about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. I went ahead, did some errands, cleaned up around the house, ran out, came back, and for the most part, I have to say this foundation is really comfortable. It did live up to its claims of a satin matte finish. I mean, I didn't touch up, I didn't put anything on my face, no powders. I have a combination dry skin, so I don't have a lot of oils that break through in the evenings. Now, it is summertime, so it's fall officially, but still a little warm temperature. So if I do sweat a lot, then I have some oils break through, but for the most part this evening, I didn't have any. I would like to see how the foundation holds up in weather like that, but I have to say, I am really, really impressed. ShopMissA, you did the thing. The foundation, it's $1.88. It's $1.88. The packaging was nice. I really liked it. I mean, it was a frosted glass bottle, typical dropper for a liquid foundation like it is. I did like that. I didn't care for the fragrance though. It had kind of like a floral smell to it. It wasn't chemical-like. If you don't like fragrances, you probably will not like that fragrance, because I did notice it lingered. It took about a good 20-30 minutes before the fragrance kind of just like went away, or else maybe I just got used to it, but it's not bothering me now. But to say that if you don't like fragrances, you're not going to care for this one. It's no. As far as buildable, it was buildable. It builds to like a light medium. I do feel like it gives me a skin, like my skin but better. I really do feel that. So I am impressed with that. Would I recommend the foundation? Definitely. It's $1.88. If anything, one thing I was thinking about, it would make a good mix foundation. So say if you had a foundation that was too light or too dark, it would definitely be something that I would use to mix in. I mean, comment down below. Tell me, what do you think? It's $1.88. Would you invest in it? Would you give it a try? I will definitely still leave the link down below for ShopMissA. I say check it out. $1 and some change. It's a foundation. Let me know what you guys think. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if there's any other products that you would definitely like me to review, please leave it in the comment section below. Have a good one.